My name is Erin Sharp. I'm one of the therapists at Youth and Family Counseling of Libertyville, and I specialize in individual adult work, adolescent work, including trauma, depression, anxiety, and I also love doing family and couples work. What I'd like to teach you today is a tool for de-stressing. But it's more than that. It's more than just a tool for relaxing. It's also a tool for allowing yourself to better manage any highly emotional situation you may be in. A lot of us tend to ruminate over things that have happened in the past or to worry about things that are happening in the future. And so this is one of those tools that allows us to acknowledge that, but also to give ourselves a sense of comfort in the present moment. It's called the 3-minute breathing space. Now, this isn't original to me, but I do like to lead my clients in this and kind of put my own spin on some of it. It's called the 3-minute breathing space because it's in 3 sections. The first section is called acknowledging. So this is a time, and not just 1 minute, it could be as long as you need, a time to acknowledge what's going on inside of you. The thoughts, the feelings, the sensations, whether it's physical or emotional. It's a period of time just to acknowledge it, and yet at the same time, not to get sucked into it. Just to acknowledge that it's there. The next step is called the gathering. You are gathering your attention away from those things and focusing it on your breath. So I'll lead you in a moment of focusing on your breathing. And finally, there's a section called the expanding. So you expand beyond even what you are experiencing, all those things you noticed before. So you move beyond your breath. You move beyond this momentary busyness that is happening inside of you to a larger sense of your place in the universe. And all of this allows you to have a sense of peace and stillness in the midst of everything that's happening. So I'm going to lead you in this. Now, it's called the 3-minute breathing space, but it usually takes longer. But it can be something that you can do in 3 minutes. If you happen to be getting ready to go out the door and you just need to calm yourself down, you're sitting in your car, you haven't left the driveway yet, take a moment to check in with yourself and do this little exercise. So this time it will probably take, 6 to 7 minutes, but I'll be leading you through it as a guided meditation. One of the things that you can do if you're a person of spiritual faith is to include some sense of acknowledging God's presence in this moment as well. So I will be adding that. Now, if you don't happen to be a person of faith, just let that go and focus in on your own experience as these other aspects of the 3-minute breathing space imagery are included. So what I'd like you to do is to get yourself into a comfortable sitting or standing position. Allow your spine to stretch. Our spine holds all the communication of our nervous system. So allowing it to stretch and expand up allows your nervous system to be at its best. Now close your eyes or keep a soft half gaze. Find a spot to rest your eyes on and let your lids droop a little bit. Feel your body grounded and begin to notice the nature of your current experience. Tune in with your body sensations and your thoughts and your feelings. And just notice the texture of your experience without becoming drawn into it or pushing it away. Become a quiet observer, just noticing. It's almost as though all of these things, these thoughts and these feelings and emotions, are a river of experience that you are watching flow by. And anytime you feel like you are getting caught up into it, just climb out, climb back up on the riverbank, and observe these things flow by again. There's no need to judge yourself for being drawn back in. Just climb out. And as you rest on that riverbank, know that God's presence is with you. And just observe. And come back gently to this broad, soft awareness whenever you notice you're becoming entangled with thoughts or worries. And after a minute or so, gently redirect your attention to your breath, to each in-breath and to each out-breath. And again, you're just noticing your breathing. Notice that it's cool when you breathe in and warm when you breathe out. Notice the speed of your breath and its texture. Notice where you feel it moving in your body. Where is it making you most alive in your body? Your breath is an anchor to bring you back to the present. Your breath is the very first gift of life that God gave to us. God breathed into human beings. So take in that holy breath and let it anchor you. Keep coming back to this sensation of the breath whenever you become aware of being distracted. And do this with kindness for yourself. There's no need for judgment here. And now expand the field of your awareness around your breathing so that you become aware of your whole body. Notice your posture, your facial expression. Are you holding any tension anywhere in your face? Maybe in your ears or your cheekbones, your brow? Just notice it. Notice any tension in your shoulders or your back. Feel the ground under your feet again. And notice any sounds you hear in the room immediately surrounding you. Whether it's a fan or a vent, ticking clock, maybe even the sound of another person. Maybe you hear voices outside the room, talking, laughing, or out on the street. Do you hear any street traffic? Just acknowledge it. And notice that you're sitting in one small area or standing, one small place, wherever you are. And as you breathe and you consider things, recognize that you're in one town, spinning on this planet. And while you are small, you still matter. You matter very much. Even in this vast universe, moving beyond our solar system, the one who created you loves you and knows you and wants what is best for you. Hold all of this in your awareness with equanimity, no judgment. You are here. You are solid. You are breathing. You have the gift of life. Take one more breath, aware of everything around you and your place in it. And when you're ready, open your eyes. This is a practice that you can do almost anywhere and almost at any time, night or day, when you feel you could benefit from feeling more grounded and relaxed. Think of this as a habit. Make it a practice on a daily basis, because the more you do activities like this, the more you strengthen a muscle in your brain that allows you to acknowledge your experience without being so stirred up by it that you have any emotional difficulties in life. You're training yourself in how to respond in a new way to all of these things, and that will only benefit you. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. And I welcome your responses. And we'll be producing some more of these small self-help activities through our Youth and Family Services YouTube. Thanks again for joining me. Bye-bye.